Uh, this is a spontaneous recording in my car. Um, During a little session I decided to have by myself, but um, I don't know what I should title this. Um, Random escape in time podcast or recording. I don't know. This is just audio, no video. Um, I was thinking about the past. Um, Reminiscing over my past. But I feel like in my life I have been having this internal conflict with choosing whether I want my past to define who I am now, or if I should completely ignore the past because it is out of my mind, it's out of sight. But I was thinking about this random thing earlier. I'm towards the end now, so very excited. But yeah, I had this image in my mind, and I was thinking, I was like, So in the past, there have been ties that I have, made with people, as a relationship, you know, on any platform, friend, platonic, romantic, whatever. But those ties have been created. So I was thinking, I was like, there are some ties out there, that I want to, uh, bond, like heal, kind of stitch, I guess, but not really like so we get back to that tie. I don't know, just a reconnection on a mutual cordial level of understanding within that tie. And there are ties that I want to completely sever, and completely rid of. But um, regardless of what I want to do, what I have done with those ties have been there and they have connected to. They are still connected to me, which is why I have this internal conflict on if those ties really made me who I am today. So should I really, let my past define me? And I guess you could say I could in a positive, more light. You know, I could think about good things in the past that have made me who I am. But what about the bad things too? And that does work. One would say, yeah. I mean, let's say I went through a hardship. Okay, tremendous personal hardship, and that made me who I am today. So it's both the good and the bad. And I'm just thinking, and it's crazy now that I'm thinking about this, because I'm not saying that this affects any more relationships I do have with anybody else in the future, but it is something to think about with specifically those ties that um every tie you've created a tie with anybody you have a relationship with, on any, like I said, any platform, but it's I want to specify, emphasize, and pinpoint those specific ties that have a different impact on your morale, on your your drive, your mode of thinking, in regards to character, um, with your past. So it's going on 5 minutes right now. I don't know how I would extend this, but it's escaping time, man. Escaping time. Past reminiscing over our past experiences in life. What are some experiences that you still question to this day? Had either a good or quote bad impact on you. That is something to think about. As minuscule as it may be, it's tremendous. Tremendous is, you know, tremendous. But man, our past defining us, our character, identity. Maybe I would have made an identity video by now. Maybe I'm going to in the future. I really want to, but I just want to touch on that. But our past. See, now I'm thinking about, things that I've messed up with certain individuals, on every platform, I'll say even workers, it was a really, 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 really cool guy. And I don't know, just disappeared. So, I like I said, as minuscule as it may be, it's tremendous. But the quality of our mind is determined by what we think about. So whatever we think about determines the quality of our mind. I have talked about that in my perspective consciousness and the Weapon of Power video, which was episode 1, but that is a quote from the book Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. I suggest you read. If you don't read, you will find the PDF online. Read a page a day. I promise you will feel enlightened. You will feel like you have gained something in your soul. You will feel grown. But I shan't delve into that. I don't want to go on the tangent. It's going on 8 minutes now, close to 10 minutes. Escaping time, past, reminiscing over our past experiences, questioning if the past defines us or if we should completely rid our past and rebuild a different character, rebirth. I will talk about rebirth as well in a different episode if I have not talked about it already. There's so much that I want to talk about. This is a Stone spontaneous podcast on escaping time. I believe that this will be posted on YouTube. Yeah, it'll probably be on YouTube. This is completely spontaneous, a 10-minute podcast on escaping time, past reminiscing. I know I'm going to keep saying it, but I wish I had some music. I'll probably find a way to put some music over this. I should be able to edit this, but thank you for tuning in to this podcast video. Sorry for the delay. We are still in the process of getting our final tweaks with editing and music and, quality of the video and whatnot. But I appreciate everybody that's been tuning in. If you have not tuned in yet, thank you. This is definitely not the norm for majority of the podcast, but this is definitely some good quality content I wanted to provide. So, I gotta ask the question to conclude this. Are you going to waste your time? Are you going to let time waste you? Or will you escape time? Peace and love.